seem to me. Makeup on their faces, actors took their places next to me.
My name is Mary Carter. I came in the 73rd probationary class on August 17th, 1987. Station 3 is in the heart of the Tenderloin, and it's a very busy firehouse. I wanted to learn from the best, and they were the best. They would never say that. They don't speak of themselves that way. I got to learn everything there was about firefighting from the members and from all the experience at Station 3. The big thing was the hair. The hair policy was not in place when we got in the field or when we were sworn in. And so and this was Chief Fred Postel, they even went down to Los Angeles and looked at the female firefighters in LA, and the women down there had really severe short hair, similar to that of in a man's barbershop. And Fred Postel did not want that for the women, but he also didn't want the men to have long hair or ponytails. And so there was, it went through, he held off on that hair policy because the guys could started to grow their hair long and pin their hair up in a ponytail like us. And so that was a problem. That was a real problem. I thought, you looked at what separated us, and that was kind of like a big thing. Like, how come she can have a ponytail and I can't? And so they started being rebellious and started growing their hair, which, is understandable, so.
Hello, my name is Frances Focha. I was a member of the 73rd class of the San Francisco Fire Department. I entered the training tower on August 17th of 1987. I was assigned to Captain Haberlin, Dave Haberlin, and he was so well respected. I had a serious case of hero worship. He was a wonderful man, and it was so funny. We'd go to fires, and you didn't wear Scots back then. And I remember being on the floor above the fire, and it was just smoke banked down to the floor. So we're crawling around, and your nose is running, you got snot running out. And he kept stopping and introducing me to people, going, "Hey, Joe, meet my probie. This is my probie, Frances." And I'm like, I can't believe I'm in a fire searching for people, and he's introducing me at the same time. But he also, I just knew that he was looking out for my best interests. On my graduation, this is a picture of Mayor Feinstein, who came to our graduation. And what I learned later in the firehouse about Mayor Feinstein is she had a set of turnouts in the trunk of her car. And she loved the fire department. She loved showing up at our calls and our greater alarms. And the men named the first group of women that came through Feinsteinʻs Finest. But it is a privilege to be able to help people in their time of need. And that's why I look back on my 25 years with the San Francisco Fire Department and say it was a privilege, and I enjoyed every moment of it.
I'm Eileen McCrystle, recently Eileen Tellez, and I started the fire department in August of 1987. I was the 73rd class. There was a big warehouse fire. It was an antique store, believe it or not. I think it was on Folsom Street, and I was the operator in truck 1, engine 1, 36. It was a greater alarm. It had to be a 4th alarm, and all of us were just working, getting this fire out, and there was walls of fire just everywhere. I thought that was, it was almost like being on a movie set. It was pretty amazing. So, and nobody got hurt at that fire, and that's a good fire, when nobody, got hurt, and everybody can go back to the house and talk about it. Whenever you go to another fire, you see the same people that you worked with, and you just, you have this camaraderie that, the fire department has really stood for.
My name is Sara. I was a member of the 74th probationary class. I came in October of 1987. I mean, there's a lot of different, there's the kind of calls where you remember working with certain people on, and then there's the kind of calls where, like early in my career, that 5th alarm on Hayton, it was like Hayton Cole, where the fire actually radiated across the street, and I mean, that was just unbelievable to me. I mean, sometimes, you know, when you actually are able to save somebody's life, you know, that's an amazing feeling to be able to help somebody and save their lives like that. And that's what I liked about working at Station 1 is a lot of really good firemen, people, really good work ethic, and that's what kept me here all those years. I just liked working around that. And even the new people that came in over the years had that same work ethic, and you know, we just have a lot of fun here, and we work hard, and you know, that's always what I've liked about being here. So I felt like I was treated well and I was given a chance, you know, and that meant a lot to me. So it still does.
Yeah, so my name is Shelia Hunter. I started in 1987 with the San Francisco Fire Department, October of 1987, and I was in my class is the 74th class. Some of the other things, highlights that I've encountered is like just working within the community and being able and feeling like that I've actually being a part of changing, you know, some people, some kids of color's life, or just kids in general. One of the other highlights would be is my daughter coming into the fire department. That was a highlight. I am very proud of her. So, okay. There are father-daughters, but I believe we're the first mother-daughter. Yeah, mother-daughter, dad. Yeah, we are. We were different. Everyone's kind of looking at us. It's like everything we do, we're kind of in the fishbowl. Sometimes we go to an incident. I remember I was chopping something, or I'm doing something, overhauling. And then I look around, and I'm thinking, okay, no one is doing anything. Everyone just stopped. They're looking at me. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just chop a little faster and chop a little harder then. But I'm seeing more people. There's more of a pool to draw from. There's more embracing, more of a sisterhood, which is wonderful, which is starting to flourish. So, and as I said, there's more women in key positions throughout the department. What advice would I kick out there? Okay, so I would say one is to be yourself. I mean, and that sounds kind of, but be yourself. Don't compromise yourself. Don't compromise your values. Study your trade, know your trade. Whatever position you're in, know that position, because it's going to make you a better firefighter, better officer, or wherever you are within your career. And then, lastly, which is really, really big, hell, enjoy yourself. This is a good career. Enjoy yourself.
Just be authentic, be yourself, and find your voice.
My last advice is to be kind and just to be happy. To the rebel in all of us, you know, you follow your dreams, you follow what you enjoy to do, and you know, firefighting has been the best job I've ever had.
It's a physical job, and you need to prepare yourself for that. Don't be afraid to get in there and get yourself dirty, you know, and work, you know. That's the way you learn the job, and is you do it, and you listen to people you work with, and they have something that you know, they have something to teach you. You can always learn from other people.
My advice would be to respect the traditions of the fire department, and the ones I learned from Station 5, which is why I wanted to go back, was you look out for each other. You look out for your fellow brothers and sister firefighters so that you all get the job done and help people, and in the end of the day, you're healthy and happy.
Life walked these streets in a carnival of sights to see. All the cheap thrill seekers, vendors and the dealers, they crowded around me. Have I been blind? Have I been lost inside myself and my own mind? Been hypnotized, mesmerized by what my eyes have seen. that they